Okay, so if you've ever gone to school before in your life, and you probably have, you know school systems are kind of fucked up. Excuse my language, but they are. So, obviously, the topic I've chosen is schools. Now, the school system that I'm going to talk about more in depth with is probably going to be a public school, because have you ever had a parent, because you're all students, you ever had one of your parents kind of like yell at you for cussing when you were really young or something, and they're like, "Where'd you learn this word?" or something like that, and you're like, "Oh, I took the school bus," or like, "Oh, I was in class and my teacher let it slip," or something. Well, public schools have some problems. First of all, you're gonna be experiencing the world in a new when you step in public school, because you're no longer sheltered like your parents have tried to keep you. You're no longer protected from the way the world is. Your parents try to keep you sheltered and make sure you don't go and grow up too fast, or you don't get hurt, or learn stuff that you really don't need to know yet. But you get into public school and you're going to learn everything. I mean, you're going to be in history class, and you're not just going to be learning about history. You're going to be learning about history. You're going to be learning about your best friend's ex-girlfriend's bitchy friends or something. Who knows? But you're not just going to be learning about the topics they're going to teach you in your classes. You're going to be learning about everything around you. So the first issue that I have to say about with public school is there is no way to keep a child from growing up too fast in public school. I mean, yeah, you can still be immature and act stupid and stuff, but the people that don't shelter their children at a young age, that let their kids cuss whenever they want, are letting their kids go to public school along with kids of people that do try to keep their children sheltered and protected and don't cuss, don't know these words and all this. And they're gonna interact, maybe become best friends or whatever, and they're gonna have an impact on each other. Maybe not a bad impact, but they're gonna learn stuff they really, I mean, that's not important. Like, if I never learned a cuss word, I don't think my life would be too much different. I mean, I might not get yelled at as much or anything like that, but I don't think it'd change that much. People would be like, "What do you mean you don't know this word?" And I didn't think it was important. I'd have a bigger vocabulary for it. But another issue with public school is probably lunch. Everybody hates school lunch. Everybody hates it. Sometimes they try to be creative with like lasagna that's actually just cardboard or something. But the school lunch system is so flawed and gotta be healthy, but can't spend too much. You can't be healthy without spending a lot of money. If you've ever been to a Whole Foods or any kind of market that sells something all natural, like you go into the vegetable or the produce section in your local store, and you go to get watermelon and strawberries and maybe some avocados or whatever, they're going to be a lot more expensive than picking up a chocolate bar or two at the front. A lot more. Like, it's not even a comparison. But the schools don't have enough money to keep people fed with the healthiest food as they're supposed to. Another issue would probably be the cost of public school. Public school, I mean, you've got to pay for your books, the use of your books. Unless you lose a book, then you have to actually pay for it. But besides that, I mean, you've got to pay for your classes, you've got to pay for everything. And public school isn't just, like I'm talking about high school here, it's not just cheap. I mean, some things are cheap, but every class comes with different requirements on things you'll need. Like, maybe you need a TI-84 calculator for your pre-cal, and that's going to be like $100. But you thought you didn't have to pay for anything outside school fees. Well, shocker, you do. So, I mean, it's just stuff like that that happens. And, I mean, there's other problems with public school, but I think I've covered what I'm needing to say. So, if you've watched this, thanks. If you didn't, you're awesome.